So Black Bond wants to talk to people about credibility. Okay. First thing, he's been saying for a week or so now that as soon as you guys compare all consoles and group them against the PC, you've already lost. Now, as Agent Morgan pointed out to you in the comments, and the other people actually have pointed out to you before, but I guess you just didn't want to listen. The reason why we were grouping them is because you so-called PC elitists were grouping them anyway. You were grouping them before us. You were saying, oh, consoles are crap compared to PC. You didn't say Wii is crap compared to PC. You didn't say PS3 was crap compared to PC. You didn't say 360. You grouped them all together. So we grouped them back. But you want to talk about credibility. Okay. How credible is it to make a YouTube video comparing 30 frames per second to 60 frames per second on a 30 frames per second video? Just slowed it down to have one finish like a whole minute after the version that was supposed to be running at 30 frames per second. It doesn't work like that, dude. If a game's running at 30 frames per second or 60 frames per second, it's still going to finish at the same time. That's just more frames in the middle. Let me give you an example, since you seem to not understand this. I'm going to flash my hand 5 times in 5 seconds. This will be the 30 frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now let's do 10 frames in 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You notice that they both ended at the same time? Yep, but that's that credibility for you. Let's see, you made a video a while back about how the NES never saved gaming. The PC was actually doing just fine and they didn't need the NES. The NES only saved gaming in the US. Really? That's very funny that you would want to bring up credibility, seeing as how during the NES era, you weren't alive. When the NES came out, you were 0 years old. So you wouldn't have known how the market was going then. And further proof that you don't know what you're talking about in that instance and you're just a weak Wikipedia warrior. No. The PC gaming was not huge in the freaking mid 80s, dude. Really? No. Let me tell you how it was in the 80s. Most people's access to a PC was either at work or at school. A good school. Most people did not own PCs, let alone were PC gamers. As a matter of fact, the majority of people did not own PCs until the introduction of the internet. You fail, son. You want to talk about credibility and people, if they don't know what they're saying, they should shut up. Take your own advice, dog. Take your own advice. And I find it funny how you're trying to give off this vibe like you're just this established PC gamer, acting like you've been PC gaming for years when we all know that you just started getting into PC gaming a few months ago. That's that credibility for you. Have a seat.